Life is too short to be doing the things that you don't want to do. I don't want to repeat that over and over again, but I want you to play that over in your mind. We only have a finite amount of time left. Why would you ever just get involved with people, work, or situations or social affairs or anything that you truly, absolutely don't love from the bottom of your heart? Why would you ever do that?
Enter the world of magic mushrooms with Microdose U.
So I've got to tell you, I think I did one of my favorite things ever this morning. I microdosed some mushrooms and I went to have my car serviced. Now, as crazy as that sounds to you, let me tell you, so this dealership that I go to have my car serviced is right here in Salt Lake City, is one of the coolest dealerships I've ever been to. And I've been driving for many decades back in Maryland and also here in Salt Lake City. And this place is just, first of all, they're so friendly, they're so good, but they've got like an entire little restaurant there where you can order breakfast while you wait for your car. So my routine these days when I do need to take my car in for service is generally just only a couple times a year. We don't drive that much. And I drop it off. Of course, I microdose beforehand. But remember, my disclaimer is never take a larger dose and drive. But microdose, remember, it's just barely perceptual, and it's, in my opinion, totally safe to go about your day. That's why it's microdosing. So just be aware of that and be very careful, and also only do it where it's legal, of course. So I brought my laptop, I brought my notebooks, I ate, I did a little bit of studying, I did some work in this little cafe that they have at the dealership, and it's just awesome. And I realized a few things when I was doing this. I realized that my life truly is going along in the direction that I really want it to. Every day, or practically every day, I'm doing exactly what I want to do. I lived way too many decades doing things that I thought were proper, I thought were right, I thought were professional, I thought, other people would approve. And that's why I did some of these other things, whether it's for business or pleasure or a combination. These days, and I also teach this and share this with anybody in this a high-level coaching client that I work with. And the high-level coaching client is way beyond microdosing. It's kind of like life, retirement, coaching to get people to really where they want to be in life as they get older. And I share this with everybody that I work with. Life is too short to be doing the things that you don't want to do. I don't want to repeat that over and over again, but I want you to play that over in your mind. We only have a finite amount of time left. Why would you ever just get involved with people, work, or situations or social affairs or anything that you truly, absolutely don't love from the bottom of your heart? Why would you ever do that? And also a quick apology to my mom, who just turned 90 recently. My mom told me I should not wear a hat while I'm broadcasting, while I'm recording, because it looks too unprofessional and people won't take me seriously. But today here in Salt Lake City, it's like in the 20s. I'm in my car. It's a little cold out. So Mom, I am really sorry I'm wearing my hat, but you say I look better without it. So I'm trying to do more videos without my hat. So if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple, it doesn't really matter. But if you're watching on YouTube, you'll clearly see that I've got my unprofessional hat on where people will not take me seriously. So sorry, Mom. Anyway, as I'm sitting here, I'm looking up at the mountains that are extremely snow covered. I realize that I am in a place that every single day I feel total peace within. like I said, my life generally was not like that. I've talked to you plenty of times about that, and I won't go into detail again, but I finally have been able to get myself into a situation where I am in control. I am the only one that's in control. Of course, there are higher powers that would disagree with that, and I can't disagree because there are higher powers that eventually will determine my fate, and I can do the best I can, but there's only so much you can do. But none of us are in complete control in that regard only. But otherwise, if you're not living your life and every day you feel really good about your life, I mean really good. I mean, I'm talking 9.5 to 10 good. I won't accept an 8. An 8 out of 10, it sounds okay. It sounds like a really good passing grade, but you know, we only go through this one time, at least in this lifetime, we only go through it once. Whatever happens afterwards, we don't know, but why not make it a 10? I don't understand when I talk to people and they say, well, nothing's perfect, you know, nothing's unbelievably great, you know, it's good, it's okay. But no, why? Why do you think like that? Why don't you want to strive for an absolute 10.0 life? Why don't you want that? And it starts with just taking a step back and reevaluating where you are, what's gone right, but admit what's gone wrong. If you're doing the same thing over and over again, trying to get different results, you know that's the definition of insanity. You know that. I know people, and I have worked with people, that they keep trying the same thing, and I'm talking about for decades, and it doesn't work. And they keep saying something like, you know, again, not the exact words, but I'll paraphrase. Well, you know, eventually, I think, hopefully, it's going to be okay. Eventually, this will work for me. No, that's not true. You need to change something up if it's not working. You don't have years and decades to spend on something that's not working. Why would you ever want to do that? And for God's sakes, hang around the right people. The company that you keep, whether it's your partner, spouse, lover, roommate, whatever you want to call this person or these people, and friends of yours, and even relatives that you hang out with. The company that you keep defines you. So in other words, if you're hanging around people that are really into spending money and going out for expensive meals and expensive vacations, and they always got to be driving the most expensive cars, and the clothing has to be totally right. And now, if that's you, if you identify with that, then I'm not going to tell you that's bad. It's not what I do. But if you're hanging with people that have different belief systems and different morals and values in life, my only question is, and it's only one word, why? Why are you doing it? These days, I try to make my life so simple. I don't need to always be buying the latest and expensive clothes. What I have is very functional. It keeps me comfortable. It keeps me warm. I can do whatever I want in them, but I don't need to keep like updating and upgrading my wardrobe. That's just, to me, that's not where I want to spend my money. Nor do I want to keep spending my money on expensive vehicles. Admittedly, I have 2 very nice vehicles and plus a camper van, admittedly. But do I spend a lot of money with leases and with upgrades and with every couple years getting something new because I want the latest feature? No. I'm really happy with what I have, and I value it and take really good care of it, and I don't need anything more. And I'll tell you something, I don't know whether it's because I'm getting older these days, but I don't feel the need to go out for fancy restaurant meals or even many restaurant meals. Most of our eating and cooking is done at home these days because it's healthier, it's economically more reasonable and more realistic. And when I do go out, I enjoy it. It's okay, but it's not all the time anymore. It's not that much. Because I have complete control over what I can make and the ingredients I use at home. And I know exactly what I'm getting. And there are no surprises. But when you go to a restaurant, not only are you paying probably double the cost that it would cost you to make at home, but you don't know exactly what you're getting in the food. And I guarantee you there's a lot of processed junk that's thrown in to your meals that you just don't need. I'm trying to eat, like I talked to you about on my very last episode, I'm trying to eat cleaner and healthier and an anti-inflammatory diet. And it's worked so far and it's made me feel great. So why would I want to change? I'm in control. I am in control. You're wondering what this video is about, or what this, if you're listening to it, what this audio podcast is about. You're wondering why is he doing this episode? Because I'm sharing with you how great of a day and how simple it can be. Eat some mushrooms, go get the car done, have a good breakfast, do work, record an episode for you, be positive, share my thoughts about life and how your life can be so much better and how you can feel better every day without any depression or anxiety or any of that bullshit that's been plaguing us for too many years. Change is good. I mean, if I would have kept doing the same things I did, let's just pick a year, 20 years ago. If I would have just kept my life going at that lifestyle, who knows where I would be now? It would be ridiculous, I will tell you that. I don't even know if I would definitely be here. Too many things were going like against my mindset and against my values and against my what I believe would be a good life, what I truly believe would be a good life. I was doing too many things like against that. I feel like I'm just in a really good place now. And again, simple is so much better. Like, why do you need tens of millions of dollars? You don't. You need only enough to do what you need to do and do what you want to do, but without going crazy. I own one house. If I want to travel, I'll rent an Airbnb somewhere, or a hotel room, or travel in my camper van or something. I don't need multiple homes, superfluous vehicles that just collect dust. I don't need that. I only have what I want and need, and I cherish it and I love it. And if something is not serving my purpose, I'll get rid of it. Keep it simple. Remember the old expression, it's just such a stupid expression. It's been overused ad nauseum, but the KISS rule, keep it simple, stupid. I mean, I'm not calling you stupid, nor am I stupid. You're very smart. I can feel that. You're not stupid, but the old KISS rule, keep it simple, stupid. There's a lot to be said for that. We don't need to overdo things, and we don't need to overthink things, and we just don't need extra stuff. God, these days I just got a small handful of friends, good family, doing things that are meaningful. It's all I need. I don't need much more than that at all. If you like this journey, if you like this direction, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Brand new episode every Wednesday and Friday. I'm going to keep you on track, and we're going to do this together, and we're going to really be enjoying the rest of our lives. And I did an episode not long ago that I think you're really going to like, and I'm pointing to it right here. I hope that works. If you're listening on audio, it'll be in the show notes, but I really think you'll enjoy this episode. It meant a lot to me, and I hope it does for you as well. I'm Dr. Dave, and I love you.